Hi, this is Jessie Burgart. Thank you for joining me on this week's audio video version of my newsletter, Joyful Artist Musings. So let's jump in. It's a great week to be alive. The world is rapidly evolving and it is enlightened, and today is an enlightened day as well. And to celebrate, I'm giving you a freebie, so check it out. And if you like it, wonderful. And if you can pass it to someone else, please do. That's great too. It's basically a 22-page booklet on how to launch as an artist and what I would recommend doing. Out of 20 years of commissioned work and also launching my own businesses a couple of times, I know a few things that do work, and they work across the board no matter what industry you're in anyhow. But creator highlight bonus, Athie Thompson, Tales of Old Forest Fairies. The genius of Athie is she writes poetry through others' artwork that inspires her. Her poetry is touching and is heart-led, and it makes you pause. It shines. Here's a poem from her, and it's placed with this very old photograph of women and children holding hands in a circle, kind of running or dancing together. It's really cool. And one day we shall look back and see it was always those little moments that mattered the most, those little fleeting moments of innocence, of happiness, of laughter and dance. The picture is of Tasha Tudor. So she's an American author and illustrator, and the photo was taken by Nell Dorr. The poetry is by Athie Thompson. Joy, cost of a joyful life. Most everything we want is in us already. The truth is, I really don't need much to be a joyous person. It's not about stuff at all. Joy is from the inside. You see that in words of Matthew Ricard, a scientist turned Buddhist monk. He's called the happiest person in the world. It seems clear that no one expresses a wealth of joy better than the person who's experienced also a wealth of sadness. So my musings about joy today are, joy often parallels sadness or grief. You understand the light better when you've experienced the dark. The mind plays tricks on us. Joy is not about feelings as much as it is just being. A present stillness and an observation of what is invites joy into the heart, while it silences the rattling thoughts. Art, such as in music or dance, can unwittingly take us into inner joy. Creator highlight bonus, South for the Winter. I was in Spanish class, and it was a day we each got to share something personal. Danny, my classmate, sat up front with a tiny ukulele in her lap, and she blew us away. Now she travels the world with exceptional musicians singing and playing, and they're a hit. Their band is called South for the Winter, so I highly recommend checking them out too. Her voice is angelic. Lesson, hidden beauty. Who is the best artist in the world? When I first started going to art shows, I viewed various art pieces of all types, media and expression and concepts and colors and voices. As I continued to attend festivals and became acquainted with artists and creators, I realized a few observations that I'm sharing here with you today. The hero possesses inner beauty. The popularity of the artist is secondary. Contentment trumps trends. It is more impactful to see radical inner honesty than to jump on a political or whatever trending wagon. You've met the best artists in the world. They're not usually in galleries in NYC. Let's break each of these down because these are sort of subjective, but I think there's a good amount of agreement here too. The hero possesses a quality and confidence that stems from inner beauty. The hero is an archetype. They carry a specific look in our imagination, but also a set of characteristics. They're trustworthy in adversity, strong when they need to be, but never overly seeking attention of others. They're confident. A person whose integrity is obvious. I saw many artists over the years, and I'm most impressed by the true heroes. They're magnetic, and you can see their quality in their artwork. It's good to know the heroes. Like Captain America, they bring hope. Contentment trumps trends. When I see an artist who shares their work in a quiet contentment, that piques my interest. Drama can be fun. Certainly some characters call for that, but it's the ones who aren't desperate for attention to whom I enjoy paying attention. A quiet and confident disposition does not always mean something, but it might be a clue to look again their way. Part 3, you've met the best artists in the world. They're not usually in galleries in NYC. What do I mean by this? I think we've all experienced this at some point. We go to a local concert to be shocked and amazed by the musicians, or we attend a local fundraiser and try the best pie in the whole world, for sure. Or we step into a florist shop and see the most beautifully crafted bouquet, and we know this is special, it's perfect. I think that most of the artists in the world are unknown. That doesn't mean that they're not as powerful creators as the artists in Time magazine, or who works in a gallery and whose works are in a gallery in London. We know when we organically come across genius, and it's amazing. Art, creator highlight, Amanda Pung-Botabakia. Amanda is a Brooklyn artist. She was born and raised in Georgia. She was also born to parents from Indonesia and Thailand. Her works tell her story and her desire for inclusivity and awareness. She creates liminal spaces that are beautiful and inviting. They share heritage. A power creator, Amanda has made an impact on this world. To me, she's one of those artists who absolutely should continue to be in Time magazine in the galleries of London, Paris, or NYC. You can see some of her works. And if you want to know more about her art installations, her vision, her mission, definitely jump on her website. And the video on her homepage is super beautiful. It's really well done. And yeah, so check that out. And there's also a link at the bottom to learn how to pronounce her name. Thank you for joining me. And as always, reach out whenever you want. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a great upcoming week. Ciao.